Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for September. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there. So guys, just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Leo, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? Leo. Leo. All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Two of Coral in the reverse. You have the Two of Pearls, and you have Temperance in reverse. So there's something here that you're trying to heal from, some kind of a very unbalanced situation. I do feel like with the Two of Pearls, this is in a love situation. Somebody that you feel is your significant other, someone you feel like is a soulmate for you. I do feel like you love this person very much. However, there's something that's very unbalanced about the situation that you're trying to heal from. It looks to me as if you feel that this person has chosen to go in another direction. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Leo's energy. Show me who is in Leo's energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Knight of Coral in the reverse. We have the Two of Spears reversed. And we have the Nine of Treasure reversed. This person's going through a karmic cycle or a karmic lesson. I can tell you that. They're at a crossroads in their life right now. They could be having some financial problems. And I also feel like this person, you know, at worst, this person has been a bit of a player. At best, they've been in and out of your energy. Because the Knight of Coral is the Knight of Wands, basically, in this deck. And it seems like this has been a person who is just in and out, in and out. I will say that they're experiencing some kind of a loss here, and it's because of a decision that they've made. There's a loss of independence with regard to this as well. I do feel like this is somebody that is trying to guard their hearts, but I feel like they're just at a crossroads in their life, and they've experienced quite a bit of losses. I do also feel like you're not currently talking with this person, and you feel like this person has just decided to go in a whole other direction from you. So let me see the energy between Leo and this person. Yeah, they're at a crossroads. Queen of Spears in the reverse. Now, the Queen of Spears in this deck is the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like, you know, there's no communication taking place right now. There seems to be some anger, but it's not like... It's anger that is like passive aggressive. It's very like underneath because nobody's talking about it. You may be upset with them because they've gone in a different direction, or you feel that they have. They might be upset with you as well, although they're not telling you that. There's just, and I can't see why they would be upset with you. I mean, you're showing up here as loving them. Yeah, let me see. I feel like you feel that this person has cut you out of their life. They may be feeling the same way. And we'll clarify that, but somebody definitely got cut out here. And there is some underlying anger here. One of you might feel that the other party hasn't been truthful. I feel like that's on your side. Let me see what's affecting this connection. Definitely a lack of communication. The Page of Treasure. So what's affecting the connection? It could be you're expecting an offer or hoping for an offer from this person. You might get some kind of communication. If so, it's going to be something very small. There could also be somebody new in the mix, and we'll clarify to see. Let me see the outcome for Leo at the end of this week. There, okay. Ace of Pearls in the reverse. There might be a new beginning that's trying to come in, or this could just be an ending that you're still trying to heal from. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pearls in the reverse. This is underlying energy. It does indicate that there has been a lot of confusion, and that confusion is beginning to clear up. It also indicates to me that somebody feels like they're running out of options here. So let me clarify this reading. Why is the Two of Coral in reverse for Leo? The Tower in reverse. Yeah, it caused a tower moment in your life. The Four of Swords. You've pulled back and you're trying to heal with the Star. Yeah, you've pulled back. There's a definite gap in the communication for whoever I'm reading for. You're trying to balance out your emotions. You're trying to heal. You feel like this person has just decided to cut you out, that they've decided to go in another direction. And I feel like this caused a tower moment. So now you're trying to recover from this. You're trying to rebuild yourself. I do feel like you're working hard on your foundation. I feel like you're trying to, take this time to heal, to think about things, and to balance everything out. There's a good sense of healing that's taking place. Why is the Two of Pearls here? All right, we have the Three of Wands and the World. Yeah, you're eager to close this cycle out with this person. You'd like to close this cycle out, and I feel like you do want love in your life. Like I said, some of you are waiting for someone new in your energy. You just want to close this out entirely. Others of you are waiting on an offer from this person, but either way, I feel like you are tired of being in pain. You're tired of, going through all this, and you just want to close it out. This cycle is closing out. It's a cycle in love that's closing out, and you've been praying for this. You've been waiting for this. Some of you, it's going to close out with someone new coming in. Others, it's closing out with you waiting for some sort of an offer. Let me see why the Temperance is here in reverse. Oh, look at that, the Fool. Yeah, there's something new that's beginning for you. All right, so we have the Fool and we have the King of Cups. So you're still trying to heal from all of this, but there's something new coming in. It's a leap of faith, and it's definitely in love. It's with regard to love. Let's see who. So some of you could be a new person coming in, because in the very middle we have this page of coins. So we'll see. Let me see why the Knight of Coral is here in the reverse. The Hangman in reverse and Temperance. So this person is healing. And I have to be honest with you, Leo, this person is going through an ascension. Something here, while they're not talking with you, they're gaining insight. We have both Temperance, who is enlightened and balanced, and we have healing, and we have the Hangman in reverse. So this person is, and the Hangman in reverse is someone who, after a long period of time, becomes enlightened about something. They begin to view things differently. They gain a different perspective. So I do feel like this person is going through some sort of an ascension. You may not know about it, because I feel like you're trying to heal over on your side, and this person is doing a lot of healing on their side. They're balancing out their emotions. They're looking at spirituality as well. So I feel like this person's going through a lot. Let me see why the Two of Spears is here. They may want to heal this connection because they're viewing things differently than they did. All right, we have the King of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So we have Pisces energy, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So a lot of different signs showing up here. But this person is angry. They're angry because of loss. There's something to do with losses, and it could be financial because a lot of this is earth energy here. This person could have lost their job, or they could have lost a significant amount of income. They're going through some kind of a loss, and I feel like they're angry about that. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of loss. They also may feel like they've lost this connection too. If so, this person isn't being completely honest with themselves or with you. Because there's, you know, the King of Swords in the reverse is somebody that's not communicating honestly. There's definitely a lack of communication. But there's also, this person may be feeling like it's decisions that they made. It's that's caused these losses. There's been some dishonesty here. Let me see why the Nine of Treasure is in reverse. All right, we have the Three of Coins reversed, and we have the Two of Wands. So this loss is what's causing this person to change. This person's going through loss on multiple levels, and it's causing them to change. There's been somebody here lost their job, or they've lost something, some kind of an established foundation. There's a strong loss that's here, and it's affecting their independence. It's affecting their ability to be independent. This could be somebody, for some of you, is somebody who was pretending to be single even though they were not. And if so, I do feel like whatever that is, that connection is, has ended. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. They may be ending something that in order to come in your direction. See, and you don't feel like this person is moving in your direction whatsoever, but they actually are. They're making plans here. Yeah, they're making plans. But it's this severe loss here, either the loss of this connection or a financial loss, possibly a loss of a job. Some sort of a loss is what's making this person decide to lean into their spirituality. It's making them decide to, you know, heal. And it's causing a bit of an ascension here. And they are actually moving in your direction. Let me see the energy between Leo and this person. Show me the energy between Leo and this person. Yeah, you're not investing in this connection. Seven of Pentacles reversed because they've been deceitful. There it is. I told you there was some dishonesty that was here that's caused all of this loss. So this person has been deceitful. And I feel like you cut this person out, or you feel that they cut you out. It could go either way. You went through a tower moment, so they may have cut you out. And if they did, it was because there was something deceitful in their energy. And now they're experiencing a lot of loss. So I get it. So what happened is you experienced a lot of loss in this connection. It was a tower moment for you. You're no longer investing in it. You're investing in self. You're healing. You know, you want a brand new start. You're ready for this cycle of pain to be over. And now it's the karma that's coming to this person because they were deceitful here. They were not being honest. And they're realizing it. They're realizing that this is a karmic lesson, that these losses that they're incurring are because of the way that they treated you. So you're basically, if you are able to witness this likely is going on in a way that you don't know. But what's happening here is this person is receiving karma. And you know, it's balancing out. Karma's not necessarily a bad thing. It teaches us lessons. So this person is being taught a lesson, and they realize it. They're realizing it. And it's actually leading them to view the world in a different perspective. The thing that does bother me a little bit is that they're still in this energy of deception between the two of you. So I don't feel like you would be able to trust them at this particular time. So I just feel like there's a lot of dishonesty that's here. And anger. This person's angry. But it's their own decisions. Let me see why the Page of Treasure is here. Why is the Page of Treasure here? Two of Cups reversed. And the Five of Wands. All right, so some of you, if this person is involved with someone else, you're waiting for that to end. And in order for this person to give you an offer. Yeah, because there's competition for some of you. You feel that there's competition. And that's where this person has been dishonest. Now, for others of you, I feel like you feel this is your soulmate. And you're aware that the two of you are not on the same page. You're kind of dealing with this ending here. It has created a tower moment. And I feel like a lot of you are just ready to be done with this. Some of you might be waiting for this person, but a lot of you are waiting for someone new. You're done with this. You want this over, and you want love in your life, but not with this person. In their energy, this person is definitely, if they're involved with someone else, they're fighting with that person. And they could be fighting over finances or money, because I see this person being very angry. I see this person, feeling like somebody is trying to take from them. They're fighting with someone. I do feel like this person is in a very angry and combative energy. So it's probably good that you're not talking with this person currently. I just feel like I feel like life is smacking this person upside the head, if I'm being completely honest. And it's because of the treachery that they've employed in the past. So now they have all these losses. If they're going through a breakup, a divorce, or a breakup, somebody is taking them to the cleaners. Or has taken them to the cleaners. Yeah, but they're in a very combative, angry energy right now. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Leo. And we'll try that again. Show me the outcome for Leo and this person. Can't do that. Spirit, I need it clear. It's like all these cards want to pop out. All right, so we have the Magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Have the Page of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. All right, so I do feel like by the end of the week that there's going to be a sense of discontent. If you are waiting for this person to make an offer, I don't feel like that's going to happen by the end of the week. But for those of you on that timeline, I would say that this person is making plans to end something else. They have already made the decision, and they are in a very unhappy situation because they are fighting, and it looks like they're fighting over money for those of you in that situation. This person was not honest with you, though, and you need to be aware of that. They're very unhappy. They're very discontent. But in that timeline, that scenario, this person is manifesting you, and they actually are moving towards you. For those of you that, this person was not involved with someone else, because I'm seeing different timelines, this is somebody who treated you with a lot of deception. They were very argumentative. They were cold. They were bitter. The Queen of Spears or the Queen of Swords in the reverse is kind of known as the bitch card. It's a card of somebody just being nasty, being mean, not being honest. It's somebody who's not fair. They don't behave in a fair manner. So this would be somebody that you are no longer even communicating with, and you don't want anything to do with them. In that scenario, you've been waiting for somebody new, and I see that happening. You're looking for that. You're looking for that new beginning. You're looking for love, and it is coming in. Now, I don't see it coming in by the end of the week, but you could be meeting somebody. You could be meeting somebody, and it is coming in. For those of you that want new love, it is coming in. This person is still going to continue to try to manifest you, and they're still going to move in your direction, but I feel like you're going to turn them down because that's not who you want any longer, not after everything that they've put you through. Yeah, I just don't see that happening. So some of you are kind of doing some low-key spying on this person. You could be checking up on their social media, but it looks to me like most of you are moving towards someone new, and you're looking for someone new. I feel like you've gotten the clarity you need about this person. And just understand, if this person treated you with deception, they are going through some Godsmack right now, because they have losses and losses and losses. For some of them, they could even be turning to alcohol or drugs, something, some sort of substance, alcohol in particular, in order to deal with this. They're realizing what a mistake they've made. But the good news is that barring any kind of addiction, they are beginning to turn around. They are beginning to get some enlightenment that you can't just run around out here treating people bad. That there are spiritual repercussions for that. There's physical repercussions for that. And so I do feel like this person is definitely learning a deep lesson. So one of the deepest that they're going to learn, for those of you who've decided to move forward, is that you're not going to be dealing with this stuff. You don't want to deal with it anymore. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card in the reverse. This is underlying energy. It does indicate that in order for you to step in your power, because this is the major arcana for Leo, in order for you to step in your power, you have to be brave. You have to be courageous. You've gotten the clarity that you need. You have to be very courageous. And there's something to do with you working on yourself, continuing to work on yourself, being brave and being courageous. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Pulling for the sign of Leo. All right, it says release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So I'm talking to some Leos that are deeply spiritual. Spirit is saying you have to release this. Allow yourself to release this so that your arms are open to receive the blessings that are coming in for you. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Leo. If you've resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you guys in your next reading, know that you are loved, and namaste.